Ooh. And we are live. Hello and welcome. I am Rebelthup and I am not awake. One cup of coffee just doesn't do it for me. Anyway, welcome to another Barely Awake Spotlight. This time it's the MA Fighter Gunner Cockpit by Otto McDonut. Awesome username there. This is one of those mods that are so stupidly simple that they, well, I'll show you. Let's see. This. It's a tiny little cockpit that goes in between. It's meant to go behind the fighter cockpit. I will show you real quickly here. Grab the fighter cockpit. Yes, there are the mods here. And there. You can actually, if you want to make something really stupid, do something like this. Mirror it. So... there. No, of course not. Just to make something bizarre like this. No, there. Okay, so yeah, this is completely useless, of course. Anyway, let's take away these here. So one of the really cool things about this mod is the large conveyor ports on the front and back. Because this is not the first middle cockpit. You have some by Corn Syrup, the Dark Mechanicus, but they only have small connectors, and that can be frustrating to no end because, well, sometimes it's really nice to be able to, for instance, if I find it, let's see, get the medium cargo containers up and running here. So you have large connectors all the way, because now I can pull steel plate, large tubes, all the components, no matter, instead of having to go out of the cockpit and fiddle around with it. So it's not, it's cramped. It's super cramped, and I really like that. And the panels looks really good. It very much looks like what it's supposed to be. The view, very nice. This whole big thing, so it's very distracting, but it is what it is supposed to be. So, and I really like it. So there's a couple of, oh, I took it away, didn't I? Nah, whatever. So I built a couple of example ships, and mind you, I just threw these together. The last one here took me all of 5 minutes, so I am not giving the mod proper respect here. But since this has the large forward mounted and back mounted connector, you can add a grinder here and make, this is a little tiny little grinder tug drone, for instance. Yeah. So for making worker class ships, this is just perfect. Again, the view here, not good, but I have the camera in front. So yeah, super compact, super small, looks really cool, especially if I turn the lights on. There we go. Yeah, so it lets you do things like that. And then I built a, let's call it a passenger ship of sorts, with the fighter cockpit in front. Regular, we have all been there, seen it, you know, nice view out. We have all the stuff, and then space for up to 3 passengers to sit in, well, I'm guessing relative comfort. Yeah, safe and sound. And lastly, since it's called a gunner cockpit, I made this strange little thing, combining the two others. So you have a grinding front for, I don't know, ramming actions. With the front cockpit here. A couple of Gatling turrets, you know, and you can have a secondary gunner manning at least one, or maybe both can man one each. So a very compact, very industrial, stubby design. I absolutely love it. So, no. Let's get the HUD back up. There we go. So, nothing much more to it. Let's see. It's actually fairly cheap as well. Let's grab the fighter cockpit. A bit more expensive, yeah. And if we get the regular cockpit, let's see. The difference between this, these two don't marry well though. To get the ports up, you have to do something like this, or you can make an oxygen generator combo, which actually, that's not stupid at all. Let's do that. Okay, get the O2 there, because small to large, there, there. So you can actually have this together with a regular cockpit, though it doesn't look well. Blah blah blah. It's a bit more expensive than the regular cockpit, and a bit on the cheap side compared to the fighter cockpit. So, fairly well balanced. Yeah, I really like when mods are balanced. So yeah, there you have it. Again, the MA Fighter Gunner Cockpit by Otto McDonald. Awesome mod. Alright, that was it for now from me. I need more coffee. I want to have more coffee. I will have more coffee. Anyway, so keep on engineering. Have a lovely day. I will see you later. Bye.